feel naked. I feel like something's missing. And I look down and no knee pads. What's up, everybody? Sensei here. Welcome to the show. Yes, welcome to another video. I'm gonna have to swing back to the crib. I'm just doing my warm up anyway. But I always tell people gear up. I'm not the gear police, but you ride how you think you should ride. And I want to take this time to wish my sister a happy birthday. It's her birthday today. I was trying to get down there to go see her, and I couldn't get the date. So I will go down at a later date, and I will party down with my sister, have some cake and ice cream. Nah, my sister's cool, man. She's one of my biggest fans. I had a comment, I think it was my last video. I think it was anyway. I want to flash up. And when I say I want to flash up a comment, I normally forget because my computer has been giving me some trouble, boy. So I went in, cleaned it out. Hopefully it speeds the process up because editing videos on my computer right now is not fun. It is not fun at all. So the comment was, you can't ride and talk, because I've talked for 2 seconds and I pause. So I'm gonna say to this person, again, everyone, you can make your comments. I appreciate every comment, even if it's critical or some people say corrective criticism. Number one, I don't know anybody that speaks in a run-on sentence. Maybe you speak in run-on sentences, but I don't. So I have to pause. And number two, when you're editing, you have to pause every once in a while because when you go to make your cuts, whatever you're saying is just going to overlap over everything. So there's no pause, so it makes everything more difficult. But obviously, the people that make these types of comments don't make content, don't make videos, and they speak in continuous run-on sentences, so they don't know any better. So I'm going to send this commenter a t-shirt with a big old comma on it so he remembers to pause when he speaks. So I guarantee you he got diarrhea in the mouth. It never stops and pauses when he speaks. So anyway, that's my 2 cents. But no, you have to pause when you're making your content because it just makes the editing process so much easier. And anyone that makes content knows what I'm talking about. And that's another reason why I pause when I speak. I listen, I use my ears. I have my mirrors and I have my ears. And you can normally hear a car, whether it's the motor or the tire. Can't just depend on your eyes sometimes. Got to make sure you can feel your pedals so you can make all these micro movements when you ride, these adjustments. It's very important. Like when you're wobbling out, you got to be able to correct that. See, right now I'm going to pause when I speak because you don't know. Someone come blowing off through the stop sign and you're running off at the mouth and you don't hear it. So I got people zipping up behind me. But we just keep on rocking in the free world. And then once we get up to this stop sign, I'm gonna stop right here and then let this person get by because I can just hear him creeping up behind me. And that's how I do it, everybody. So I want to thank Giovanni for coming on Electric Live. Had a great time. He has an event coming up, and I'm going to flash all that stuff up on the screen. So I do not get anything incorrect. And I'm still on the fence if I'm going to make it. More than likely I am. pound for pound, the electric unicycle, in my opinion, is the best form of transportation. Let's have a discussion in the comments. Again, you have a preference on what you like, whether it's e-skate, electric bikes, and all the other stuff that falls in, but I still think pound for pound, the unicycle was still the best choice. Now, sometimes gearing up to get on these things, you got to put the helmet, knee pads, elbow pads, gloves, and all this other type of stuff on. But as you ride, you figure out shortcuts for that. You can always just get a armored hoodie, put that on, or an armored t-shirt, put that on. And you can get pants with the built-in knee pads and hip pads and throw your gloves. So there's ways to cut corners when it comes to taking time off of making it so cumbersome to gear up. But I still think electric unicycles are the best pound for pound form of transportation out there. I like riding this even more so than my car. I really, really do. I put more miles on my unicycle than I do my car. That's the honest to goodness truth. If I could take and ride my unicycle down Route 3 into the Lincoln Tunnel, I would do it. I would actually do that and go to work like that every day. I would. I'm shooting in ultra wide mode. And here's a quick tip too. I normally don't give a lot of tips on when you're using your cameras and stuff. I always tell people, man, shoot the way you shoot. I normally rock with a very hard, hold on, make sure no one's blasting through here. When it comes to the stabilization, I normally take it to its max. But the stabilization on these cameras is so good, so I knock it down one notch, and what it does, it sets the crop back a little bit, so you get more of me in the frame, and that's what I like, you know? So remember that, depending on what camera you're using, the stronger the stabilization mode you have on, the more it's going to crop the image. So if you want to get more of yourself in the frame, all you do is just turn down your stabilization one notch. And the stabilization on these cameras is so good, you can afford to do it. Give me 1 second. I think, do I have my selfie? I'm trying to see if I have my selfie stick extended all the way. Yeah. And to the person who made the comment about me stopping and pausing, that was for you. You gotta have a sense of humor when it comes to doing YouTube, man. I'm telling you, man. People, I need to one day just take and post some of my, I don't want to even call them mean comments. It's just people being people. And I have thick skin. That is one thing people don't know about me. I have some thick skin. You can say whatever you want, because I can rock with the best of them. I censor myself here on YouTube, because YouTube is kind of funny when it comes to what you can and can't say. But I tell you what, man, I can rock. Hold on a second. Wait. I can rock with the best of them when it comes to running my mouth. But I normally just kind of keep it clean and PG rated on this YouTube channel. But I got a good sense of humor. And I don't know if that really comes out on the channel. But yeah, I can be a little bit of a nutcase. I tell anyway, say what you want about me, but don't get angry when I come rolling back at you. You know? I got a good sense of humor. But yeah, we're on the backside of the Corte Park. And I was hoping to get a ride with my boy Coquette. But I'm thinking for my next ride, I might actually ride over to his house from my place. So I think that's what I'm going to do maybe for the next ride out. I'm going to set up the monetization this week and then see how it goes. Like I said, I don't get a lot of views. And I thank everyone for the views that I get. I really, really do. It means the world to me when people come in and interact. And even if you just come in and give me a thumbs up and say, hey, or just a smiley face, just something. Like I always tell people, man, making content, it's a lonely road out here. And I do my best. Like I said, I always watch people's content. Sometimes I can't comment because I watch on my Xbox. But I go and I do deep dives on everyone's stuff. And I give much respect to all content creators, but even a bigger respect to the EUC content creators, because we are such a small niche out here. We are we're a small fish in a big pond. And we're out here just laying it down, every day. And sometimes, I don't think people that create the EUC content get the credit that they deserve. And I do my best to help support everybody. But we are on a trail at the Corte Park. And I'm just going to stay on this one. I think the main trail is, I got to watch. This is horrible right here, boy. I'm drifting like crazy. Oh my goodness. It gets a little squirrely here. And you can see me fighting the wheel. Like I said, I'm pretty good on this thing. I'm not flashy, but my balance is pretty good. Let me give you guys just what I'm looking at here. And I'm just gonna flip this camera around. And so y'all can see. So right now I'm on the North Arlington Scenic Overlook. That's where we just came from, down this long trail here. But this place is beautiful. It really is. And it's a nature reserve. And since it's crowded, I really don't want to be getting in people's way. But I want you guys to see this. And this is why I always come down here. It's so peaceful. Look at this. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. And this is one thing why I believe that riding EUCs or PEVs in general is just so popular, because it gets you outside. Especially like trail riding is popular in the EUC community, and I can understand why. You're just out there and you're just one with nature, man. Look at this. Look how beautiful that is. We'll just stop and take a look. But there's New York City. I can't really zoom in with this thing, but there's New York City over there. Like I said, I'm not far from the city. You can see you have the ducks. You got the mallard ducks out there. You got some cranes. There's a lot of wildlife over here. And not just that, I know there's deer and groundhogs and stuff here as well. Now this is low tide. If you can see right there, the water is kind of low. But it's just so beautiful over here. This is why I love coming here. It recharges my batteries. But normally, if I come early, there's not a lot of people. So I'll get on the trail and I'll ride it all the way around, because you can take this thing all the way around to the other side and ride around this waterway here. But I'm not gonna do that today. We'll do it another time. But you can see this place is beautiful. This goes out to you slow riders. Turtle crossing, baby, like me. Oh my goodness. Woo, almost fell over. So we're just gonna chill ride on this road today. I love this road, but this road has some of the most dangerous winds. And I say it every video, it's like a washing machine over here because I'm getting hit from the front and I'm getting hit from the side. So, okay, that is it. I'm gonna shut it down and I'm going to head back home. Just gave you guys a little bit of bonus footage. Love y'all. Remember, you get on your wheel, you ride it like you hate it. You be safe out there, you ride it like you hate it. I'm Sensei. Hello. Good night.